Hi everybody. In this video I'm going to show you how to add eyeballs to a model of something that you're creating, whether it's a creature, some weird alien, anything. But basically I'm showing you the techniques in ZBrush to add some eyeballs. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up my light box, and in the project tab I'm just going to click one of these preset Dynamesh spheres to get started. So I'm going to click this one over here. I'm going to start with this sphere, and I'm just going to sculpt indentations for the eyes. So I'm going to use my standard brush. I'm going to hit Alt, maybe farther apart, and then I'll sculpt more detail to give this a little bit more style on the face. So I will use this clay tube brush and just kind of make something interesting. Then maybe use a little bit of the form soft brush. And okay, so here's some sort of face that I need eyeballs inserted into. I'm just going to push in the eyeball area in a little bit. Cool. So here's my face. And to add the eyes, I'm just going to use a brush called the Insert Sphere brush. So if I click on my brush menu here, and in all these brushes, I'm going to look for this Insert Sphere brush. So it's in the everything's alphabetized. So under I here, Insert Sphere. And this process is pretty easy. So basically, I'm just going to drag my spheres in the face. And then what you can do is reposition it if you don't like exactly how it's been inserted. If you notice, right when I inserted the sphere, my whole model got masked out. It got darker. So there's a mask on the model, which basically means I can move the eyes without having to affect the rest of the model. So I'm going to hit W for move. And one of the things I can do is just grab the gizmo tool here and just kind of reposition. And the gizmo tool is part of the latest version of ZBrush. What you'll see in earlier versions is what's called the transpose tool. And basically I'm just going to reposition into a position that I like. Hit Q to go back into draw mode. And then to release the mask so I can actually sculpt on the face again, I'm just going to Control and drag outside of the model. And now I'm back to my normal sculpting mode where I can go ahead and keep on adding detail. Now, I like the fact that the eyes are perfectly round. I don't want to sculpt those eyes while I'm sculpting on the rest of the model. Right now, the eyes are part of one subtool. So what I can do is split the eyes from the face. If you hit Shift F, you'll see that the eyes are a different color. The spheres are green. The face is this reddish color. So I want to separate the two into two separate subtools over here, or you could consider the subtools to be like layers. So to do that, I can go into my subtool menu, click on Split, and then click on this group split button right here. Click on group split, hit OK. Once I do that, you'll see that those eyes are no longer green because they're no longer part of the subtool. So I only get this type of coloring with this wireframe when I'm on a subtool that has the Shift F keyboard shortcut selected. And now I have the eyes or the spheres in a separate subtool. Now if I click on those, you can see I got those green, I got the green color again. That's because I have Shift F still selected. If I unclick Shift F, I see the model in the normal mode here. And now the two are separated. So that's basically the technique to add some eyeballs. And those eyeballs are what I add those eyeballs using what's called an insert mesh tool or an insert multi-mesh tool. And once I add them, I just like to separate them right away by using group split. And that's all for now. Thank you.